the Valencia in San Antonio, look up a Ms. O'Donnell, a Denton, or Lamont, first name Barbara. If you don't get any hits at the Valencia, check the other surrounding hotels and let me know.
That's impossible. I don't understand why she wouldn't have said anything. It just doesn't make sense.
How would you have reacted if she had told you she wanted to stay at a strange hotel in a strange town with a strange person?
But how would she have...
She's home when the mail arrives. She could have been corresponding with this person for the last 3 months. You wouldn't have had a clue.
But she's...
What, old? Age, my dear, is but a continuation of life, not a precursor to death.
We have a hit at the Valencia. A Mrs. Barbara Denton checked in last night at 6:45 p.m.
Good.
I spoke with her. She's fine. She asked me to tell you that she's sorry for worrying you and that she'll call you this evening. She also wanted me to tell you that she's having the time of her life with Harold. She said they even took the gondola tour.
The gondolas.
The parent becomes the child. Amazing.
Adrian will be here soon.
Oh, thank you. Seems like you've got some adjusting to do. Give my regards to your husband. I believe Talia has some papers for you to sign. Good luck.
Talia, did you miss me?
How's Athens?
Athens was amazing. Lots of sun, great souvlaki, beautiful women. Speaking of beautiful women, I brought you this.
Always a charmer.
This is an Aphrodite necklace for somebody whose beauty would shame even the gods.
Oh, brother. He's in the garden. You lucked out. He's in a good mood today.
How is that so?
He got a letter from Anatole, and he solved the case in under 30 minutes.
Under 30 minutes. Well, good for him. Let's see if I can help him complete the trilogy.
Oh, good news on the Corvallis case?
Shh.
Oh, please.
Talia, you know the rules. The old man first.
Don't let him hear you call him that. And Adrian. Thanks, it's beautiful.
Adrian, my boy.
Berky!
Good to see you. I presume all went well in Athens?
Like 21st century clockwork. I found Mrs. Corvallis right where you said she'd be.
Pictures?
Pictures, case notes, and that wine list from that tiny little restaurant on Mount Lycabettus you asked for.
Good work, my boy. I take it Mrs. Corvallis was not alone.
Very much not alone, if you know what I mean. Wait. How did you know she was in Athens?
Well, you see...
No. The itinerary her husband provided put her in Rome.
Yes, but you see, the Corvallis family has 2 affiliate offices and divisions in Rome. So if Mrs. Corvallis was going to have an affair, Rome would not be an option.
You're right about that. But how did Greece figure into the picture?
May I?
Oh, by all means.
It turns out that there were 2 calls made to Greece the day before Mrs. Corvallis' trip to Rome. Mr. Corvallis and his secretary were in an emergency board meeting at that time, while Mrs. Corvallis was waiting in his office to say her farewells. One of the calls was made to a travel service in Thessaloniki. The other call was made to a restaurant in Athens. Mr. Corvallis confirmed that both calls were not company business.
Flaunting her indiscretions right under the poor man's nose. How charming. Better call the behavioral psychologist.
Indeed.
And of course, choosing the most expensive hotel near the restaurant was a little obvious.
Exactly.
Well, if you boys don't mind, I have an afternoon appointment to keep.
Well, set your GPS tracker on, please.
Worry words. Nice to have you back, Adrian.
Great to be back, Talia.
Indeed.
So tell me, Adrian, have you given any thought to the agents?
I have. I sat in one of those cafes in Athens, sipping my delicious metaxa, surrounded by beautiful women, and I thought, it doesn't get much better than this.
Come on, you know I'm not going to be around forever.
Don't talk like that, Berky. You're immortal. You're like a Greek god.
Yeah, and you're just like your father.
Are you ever going to tell me what happened to him in Brazil?
You know that's highly confidential, and you know how I feel about that. But your father did die in the service of our country.
And you know that if I joined the agency, I would eventually have access to that information.
Perhaps. Perhaps. But I never used that as a motivator for you. You know, Adrian, you have a very unique skill set. With your intellect and your instincts, you have everything to get the job done. A little agency training, and you would be an outstanding field operative.
All right. It's not off the table yet, old man.
Old man? You called me old man? The last person who called me old man ended up in Mount Sinai, and I don't mean a hospital.
Okay, calm down, Berky. I'm sure there's a great story behind that. Are we going to need something stronger to drink than tea?
I have some ouzo in the fridge, if you can take the good stuff.
Ah, the good stuff. Back in a flash. I'm Berky. It's great to be back.
Get the bottle. The bottle.
Who's up?
He's so much like you.
What, these legs? Yeah. Toenails.
Lights and sound.
Nice to have you back, Adrian.
It's great to be home, Mary.
It's great. Great to be home, Mary.
GPS track.
Good stuff, right?
There's a bottle of ouzo in the fridge. If you want to care for the good stuff. Okay? Try that.
You're in my way.
And action.
There's a bottle of ouzo.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ouzo.
I missed you when you went to Vietnam and all that. Wrong picture.
That's a different movie.
Oh, okay.
Went to Vietnam?
Now you said ouzo.
I know, but he started laughing.
Sorry.
Don't forget my book.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he has it rolling.
Plug your book.
Yeah. And don't forget my book. It's called The Jazz Girls and the Flyboy at Amazon.com.
Listen, wink and bye-bye.
Bye.
See you next time. Same channel.